You're my favorite raccoon girl. Okay, because I love you and appreciate you. Happy International Raccoon Day, cutie. So I'm looking in the distance. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So I count 27, and I could be missing some. So roughly we have about 30 raccoons right here right now. There you go. There you go, Mr. Wiener. You found the jackpot. Yes, good boy. My favorite raccoon boy. Such a gentle, kind soul. They have their routine. They know where to go to get the same food item. Oop, I got it pinned. How you gonna get it? Gonna get your toes, gonna get your toes, gonna get your toes. You get your nose. Gurdy, what was that? Did you feel something, Gurdy? Oh, you're such a big raccoon, Gurdy. You're such a big, beautiful raccoon. So impressive looking. You too. Look at how wide you are. Look at that. Look at that big bum. Cutie, you want some peanuts? Hi. Oh, please don't tip it over. The cookies are over here. Oh, no. No tipping Sie Deutsch. No tipping Sie Deutsch. Oh, no. You gotta be good. Cookies are right here. I moved them on you. See? Oh, I knew I heard a thief. You being sneaky, you're zooming through my legs, trying to come up from the other side. You know there's plenty out there for you. Oh, no you don't. Look at that nose go. And you know how to take lids off. You're a smart boy. These guys are wonderful. I got your butt. I got your big butt. I think I'm just gonna stay in the doorway for the rest of the night and give them all the peanuts I've got, all the cookies I've got up here, and let them have a real nice evening, show my appreciation for them. It's been an awesome year with these guys. Starting the YouTube channel was a lot of fun. I was inspired by a YouTuber I watched, and oddly enough, he's all about fishing out of kayaks down in the Florida Keys, which is where my wife and I got married, and it's a special place to us. And he was out kayaking, and there was a raccoon in the ocean, and he came alongside of it. The raccoon crawled into his kayak and fell asleep in his tackle box while he kept fishing. And it turned out to be a very popular video for him, and then he did videos after that explaining how much ad revenue he made just from this raccoon video. And I thought to myself, my goodness, I've been feeding these guys for years. I never thought of filming them. It was just my personal hobby. And not that I'm in this to make money. It'd be nice to get ad revenue eventually to cover the food cost, which is very, very expensive. But it got me thinking, you know what, maybe I should get a GoPro and film my raccoons. Certainly what these guys are capable of is more exciting than falling asleep in a tackle box. So I filmed them playing sports, celebrating holidays, making art, making music, just being silly, trying new challenges, playing poker with me, and hoping that everyone can enjoy the fun that I get to have all the time with them. And so that's what got me into this. I've been 6 months into this now, And it's been an incredible 6 months. They've just been so full of energy. They've been a great group of raccoons. I couldn't have asked for a better group. They're very friendly. They have personalities. They're so much fun. And like, you see me petting them and brushing them and horsing around with them. Not everyone gets to do that with their raccoon friends. So I know I'm lucky. So I just really appreciate these guys, and I appreciate my viewers and the kind comments everyone leaves and the joy that is derived from this group. I know a lot of you guys out there express how much joy they bring to you. Some of you guys are in the hospital, or you're later in life where you can't do this anymore and you have memories when you used to do it. I have a friend out there who watches named Thomas. He loves to see them eat Oreo cookies, and he begs me, please give him more cookies on my behalf. So yeah, Thomas, I'm gonna spoil them and give them a bunch of cookies, and I'm thinking of you, and hoping you're watching this video. Hey, happy OONSDAY, everyone. I just found out October 1st is International Raccoon Appreciation Day. One of the viewers of my channel let me know that, and I should know this, but I didn't. So I'm going to treat these guys really good tonight. They're just showing up. I bought some pumpkins today. I drilled some holes in them, and I put a bunch of peanuts inside, and the pumpkin seeds are still in there. So let's see if they reach in and get their hands all gooey going after pumpkin seeds and peanuts. Have some water out, some little toys in the water, some peanuts in there. Mr. Wiener's here. There's a little baby here. This little baby's been hanging next to Mr. Wiener like Mr. Wiener's the dad. Is Mr. Wiener a dad? I don't know. He's just a year and a few months. Maybe it's possible. So hopefully Mr. Wiener will come over here and say hi. I missed the guy. It's been like 24 hours since I've seen him. There's a couple behind me right now. There's a couple out in the yard. I'm going to show them how much I appreciate them tonight. Got some big bins of peanuts, some in the shell, some out of the shell, and I got a bag full of cookies for them. When I run out, I'm gonna go in the house, get some more, and spoil them a little bit more. Mr. Wiener, what's in here? There's peanuts in here, see? Look at that. It's a pumpkin full of goodies. It's already trick-or-treat season. You always wear the same outfit. You dress up like a thief. Oh, you're such a good boy. How you doing today? I just want to let you know how much I appreciate you, Mr. Wiener. You are such a cool raccoon. You are a buddy, you are a friend. We like to play, like to hang out together, and I had a sweet moment with him last night. I came to the doorway, I peeked out, and him and his brother Silly Boy were wrapped around each other, licking each other's fur, just like cats. I had never seen that. So, what gentle giants they are, related to bears. So there's nights I have like 30 of them on the patio, and I'm thinking to myself, my goodness, I have 30 little bears here. Oh, thief, I see you. I see you, little thief, but I appreciate you so you can steal away. Well, my favorite raccoon girl showed up early. I've been giving her a hard time for showing up so late, so Cutie Monster just got here. And she hasn't gotten a whiff of the cookies yet, which is good, so she can get some nice healthy peanuts in her first. That girl is all about cookies all the time, and if I don't give her a cookie, she will pout. She will stand against that glass, look into the house with the most pathetic face. That breaks my heart. I gotta go in the basement, look around for some cookies, and I come up and give it to her. Look at this little baby. This little baby found a pumpkin full of peanuts and pumpkin seeds. I don't think this little guy's ever had a pumpkin seed before. I did this last year with Cutie, Mr. Wiener, and the rest of the gang, and they really enjoyed digging in the pumpkins. Now, it was usually the ones my wife and I carved out with the face, and then we'd fill it with goodies. Hi, baby. Hi, Cutie. Oh, you want to be a thief? You gonna reach in there? Go in the pumpkin. You can go in the pumpkin to get your goodies. You don't have to take the whole thing. Oh, you smell cookies. That's a problem. You smell cookies. You're such a good girl. I appreciate you. So Cutie's brother, Mr. Wiener's right there. He's liking the water. I notice if you throw peanuts out, they really enjoy it. It's their absolute favorite thing. You throw it in the water, it doubles their interest in it. They love digging in water for peanuts. I think they just love having their paws wet. They can feel what their food is and figure it out if they're going to eat it. And so if you just skip that step of them needing to take it to the water and put it right in, look at Cutie go. They really appreciate that. So anytime you put food in the water, they like it. Cutie Monster. Hi, you going to get my pants all wet? I hope so. Oh, there you go, sweetie. Oh, I got your paws. I got your bum. So who do we got there? That might be Gurdy right there. This little baby might be little Napoleon. Look at him go. They're going to tip these pumpkins over. They're going to roll them around. They're going to get out the goodies. And I just drilled these holes maybe 40 minutes ago, right before it got dark too. My wife and I went out to a pumpkin patch today. We were by a cow farm, and my wife got to put her hand in the baby cow's mouth. All her favorite things to do. She had childhood experiences on a dairy farm, and she just loves those calves. Like that, Mr. Wiener? That's a lot easier. You don't get your hands all full of that pumpkin goo. That has got to be the worst part about carving out a pumpkin, is getting all that slimy stuff out of the inside. So yeah, we went to a nice pumpkin patch today. Oh, here's a nightcrawler. And picked out a bunch of pumpkins. And I got some gourds I'm hoping to make some birdhouses out of too. Dry them out, drill some holes in it, maybe for a wren, and hope it's used. So I have them sneaking behind me too, and I got a pumpkin between my legs, and I'm hoping they come and eat out of this one. So 'tis a season for apple cider and caramel apples and pumpkin pie, pecan pie. Saw a lot of that good stuff today. Everyone was out. What a beautiful weekend. I don't know about you guys, but I'm in the upper Midwest, and the weather was just drop dead gorgeous today. I think we hit 84 degrees. Did some hiking in the woods. It was just beautiful. Some of the leaves are changing colors a little bit, so you got that nice fall smell in the air. It's not as humid as those summer days, and it was just very, very pleasant, very nice. And I noticed everyone was out doing the same thing today. I want them to work for it first. Waiting for Cutie to come back. We had a dog bark. Cutie took off, but she knows there's cookies here. Who's crunching behind me? Oh, little nervous baby. Hi, Gurdy. Happy International Raccoon Appreciation Day. I appreciate you. And my favorite moment this year with you was when you ripped open those piñatas. You were just adorable, and you were so friendly and let me right up next to you while you were doing that. Gurdy is a cool customer. I can be next to her with complete trust. She won't do nothing, even though she's a very big mom. She's very friendly. She doesn't like to be pet, but I can pat her on the butt, and she just looks at me like, what do you want? It's funny, I hear them sneaking up behind me because I got some dog food behind me, and I just hear crunch, 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 and I know they're coming from all directions. They're even in the plants in there. Their appetites have just been skyrocketing lately. And for anyone who watches other raccoon feeding channels, you'll see it in all of them. They're bulking up, and they are putting down the food. I hope you guys got to watch my Friday night. A couple nights ago I played Texas Hold'em with them right on that step over there. That was a ton of fun. My wife said, do a video where everything is fast forward. So I thought, okay, I'll give you a video like that. And I had some music going in the background. Sang along to it a little bit, and I sound just like Alvin and the Chipmunks while I'm playing poker with the raccoons. One of the sillier things I've done recently with them. And it was pretty even-handedly, too. They won about half the games, and I won about half the games. But they won no matter what, because we were using cookie poker chips, and They got cookies all the time, whether I want or not. So I can't tell if any of them have eaten the pumpkin seed yet. I got your butt. Oh, you sneaky boy. Okay, I'm going to give you a cookie. Mr. Wiener. There you go, buddy. Let's see if he takes it to this water. He's so silly the way he'll carry it and he'll drop it and then it'll roll to the water source. And sometimes it gets stolen while he's doing that. I don't know why he does that. It baffles me because I just think carry it in your mouth. It goes so much faster. Cutie carries it in her mouth. And where is she? Why won't she come back? She really got rattled by that dog. I think she had something happen to her recently. She's extra nervous. Maybe a coyote, a dog, had a close encounter with her. You never know. I wish they could talk. I really do. Gurdy is such a beautiful raccoon. Just gorgeous gray fur. Those dark bands around her eyes. You know, it's Mr. Wiener. He's a different color. He's more of the brown, where she's more of the gray. They all have these variations. A lot of people ask me, how can you tell who's who? And if you do this every night, you just start to learn. Sometimes I'll get it wrong until they get a little closer. They have a personality too, like him. He struts about a certain way. He walks with this cocky strut because he just thinks he's the man. Look at you. There are peanuts in the pumpkins. You gotta wait your turn, buddy. That's for later on. There's a lot of open pumpkins for you to dig in. And there's still peanuts in the water. Maybe I'll toss some more in there. That's what they want. Okay. Here's the good stuff. And they know what that sound is, too. Okay. Alright. I'll show some appreciation. But I really want you guys to work on the pumpkins. So that looks like Excitable Bill. Hi, Excitable Bill. I appreciate you, even though you're a crazy, crazy monster that always wants to take my arm off. Where's your sister, Excitable Jill? So that's one I'll confuse sometimes. I'll call Bill Jill, and I'll call Jill Bill. Because they're very, very similar. Pretty much twins. Looking forward to see his brother Silly Boy come back again. They were just so sweet last night. Watching them clean each other. Bill, you better be nice. So right here just showed up is Tiny Tim. And Tiny Tim is healing up pretty good. He's using both his front legs really well. The one right there that I thought was dead, just a useless leg, he's got use of it again. He's feeling for peanuts and he's grabbing. Back leg still is a problem, but he's putting weight on it. I have so much confidence that this guy is going to get through. Hi there, Tim. You are still a tiny little guy. You need to eat, 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 and get big. I think he's a little behind everyone because he was suffering in such bad shape. He just was unable to get the food he needed. Although I tried to spoil him every time he was around, I would toss him good stuff. But there's so much more life in his eyes. He seems happy, which just means the world to me, because I hate to see an animal suffering. I'm sure you guys do too. That's I'm sorry, if I'm on the freeway and I see an animal that got hit on the side, it really hits me. And if you're watching the news and it's a scary story about an animal that fell through the ice, or it just hits you. Because they're so innocent. They're like children. And you just don't want to see anything happen to a child or to an animal. So they're starting to come from all directions now. Here comes some through the bushes. And behind me, they're all around. I'm going to be surrounded here pretty soon, which is good. There's some behind me. What's that, Cutie again? Okay. Let's get some good stuff out there for them. There we go. You know you guys can reach in the pumpkins too. See right here? See, Tiny Tim? There's good stuff in there. Hi, little squirt. You got some growing up to do too. Gotta get like this guy, nice and big. Yeah, I love you. Oh, you guys are getting big though. Not as big as Cleo's babies. We got a group over by the patio door too. Someone's coming down the tree. Oh, that's a big one. That might be Cutie Monster there. Cutie Monster is a big round one. Just more to love. Well, while one's going down, one's going up. Got a roadblock. Did you guys see the moon the other night? That harvest moon was just gigantic. Oh, Tiny Tim, look at you. Here. There you go, buddy. Get the good stuff. They love it in the water. All those snorts, all those grunts. Yeah, we're gonna fly through the peanuts tonight. And the dog food will be last. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, hi there, crazy. So I fully expect them to be zooming in and out of my legs tonight. Usually I'm filming everything right from the doorway. Hello. I like to just sit up just inside my house and have them come up to the step. They're a lot more comfortable when I'm inside. They don't mind me being outside either, but when I have a challenge or a competition for them, I want them to really focus on. That's a good vantage point. I can access food or different items I need a lot quicker. Out here, I gotta have a little bench, and you never know, it's just you're not paying attention, and boom, this happens right here. A thief shows up, and you gotta satisfy the thief, which takes time from filming the competition, or they just outright take it from you and run off with it. So I usually like to film from the doorway, but I wanted to extra show my appreciation for them today and be outside. Maybe we'll give them some peanuts in the shell too. Add some nice crunchy noises to the video. Who's in the mood for peanuts in the shell? You know, it's funny, these peanuts in the shell I get, they're roasted and they're unsalted, of course. You don't want to give animals anything with salt on it. This bag I buy, I'm not going to mention the brand, but it is so much cheaper than peanuts in the shell you find in the wildlife area, made for animals. Those aren't baked, they're just peanuts in the shell, but they are so much more expensive. And they love these, and it's just a bargain. So think about that when you're out shopping for your raccoons as an alternative. Oh, we got a nice crowd showing up here. You know, I was worried. It was just turning dark and my neighbor was still cutting the grass. Uh-oh. Who's here? The Cookie Monster's here. There you go, girl. Take it to the water and dunk. And I thought, goodness sakes, with all this noise, they're never going to show up. But here they are. It is still pretty warm out. What a beautiful day. Oh, what did you find? Yeah, I think I'm going to be doing a a few refills on the peanuts tonight. With a crowd like this, it's going to go fast. Are you being a thief? I just gave you one, or was that someone else? Whose nose was I touching? Oh, goodness me. Might have been Mr. Wiener. I thought that was Cutie I was hand feeding before. There's just a handful I'll hand feed with complete confidence, because I trust them and I've done it again and again and again. But sometimes in a situation like this where you're occupied, you're talking, you're filming, someone comes and stands up and you start hand feeding one you've never hand fed before, which is a little bit of a gamble, because those first few times you want to play it safe. I first started off with kind of like a barbecue skewer with marshmallows on the end or pieces of hot dog. I steer away from the hot dogs now. They're full of nitrates and some nasty ingredients. I remember a news report way back that too many hot dogs for people could cause them cancer, so I'm thinking, why do I want to give these guys piles of hot dogs? But that's just me. Oh, but maybe piles of cookies can give them diabetes for all I know. So they're eating good and they're living a happy life because they come back year after year. And those out there who are feeding them hot dogs every night, I notice they come back year after year for those people too. So I don't want to judge them. It's wonderful what they're doing. It's just a personal choice. Hi, Tiny Tim. Okay. All right. Okay, Cutie. You gonna reach it? There you go. You can get it. You can get it. Oh, look at that big butt. She's got some serious girth on her. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, buddy. Okay. What do you want? Do you want peanuts or do you want a cookie? Oh, you want a cookie. All right. Hey. Right here. He's going around to this side. Mr. Wiener, up in Sie Deutsch. There you go. Gurdy, I haven't given you a cookie. You want that? I think I hear Miss Moira in the weeds here. Are you in there, Moira? Yes, you are. I see you. You grumpy lady. They can all be quiet, and if you hear one grunting, it's most likely Moira. That's just her personality. But 1 second after her growling and throwing a fit towards another raccoon, I can put my hand on her back and she'll smell my hand and be super sweet and gentle with me. She puts her ears back. She's submissive to me. So she knows me and she doesn't carry that aggression over to me. Okay. You know the system. If you come to this side, this is the cookie side. What if I switch the cookie bag to my right side and see what you do? I'm wondering if Mama Moira made it over there now. Okay, little guy. There you go. Oh, yeah. You are using that hand. Good for you. I wish that back leg looked a little better. And he's really starting to get closer and closer to me, too, I've noticed. Just real recently, Tiny Tim. I got your butt. Gurdy doesn't want to share the bath with him. Moira, you want a cookie? Moira will have me toss it to her. She's like, forget coming to you. I got you trained, human. Gurdy, I'm so tempted to put a cookie on your back. I did. Oh, Moira, you're begging. Okay, you're licking your lips. Miss Moira, I really appreciate you. You gave birth to some of my favorite raccoons. Like this one right here. Cutie, I haven't seen your sister Mishka in forever. I swear I saw Mishka when the babies first started arriving, that she came with a couple babies of her own. And I was thinking, my goodness, can a 1-year-old already have babies? And perhaps they can. And she only came a couple times, and that was that. I don't know if things felt too crowded for her and she moved on. Okay, you're a gamble. You are a gamble to hand feed. That's about all I'm comfortable doing with you. Other times I've tried, I got a cookie like that and he'll reach up to here trying to take it. Oh, good girl. She likes to play with the cookie in the water for a while. She's got it timed. She knows how long to soak it before it's a nice, fast, easy eat. Kind of like me with graham crackers and milk. You got to do that graham cracker just for the right amount of time. Otherwise it falls off into the milk and you're digging in there with your fingers and it's disgusting. And graham crackers and milk is my go-to right before bed snack. Where you're just craving something. That's what you get. You guys are all about the cookies now. No? Hey, it's right here. You ain't gotta rip open the bag. No, you don't. Bill, you are licking your chompers. Don't step on the solar light, Bill. These solar lights get twisted and turned and they're never straight in the morning. Half the times they're knocked off. Yeah, it's right here. Oh, Moira, I'm sorry. You know you could come over here, but you're a queen and you want to be served. She is. Last year she definitely was the queen of the entire group. Cutie, I should have put these in the pumpkins. Boop. Mom showed up with a couple babies there. Oh, I hear sneak attack. Hi there, buddy. Okay, Mama Moira. Moira. Oh, she came off of her throne to our lowly level to get her cookie. Your feet are so cold and wet. Oh, Skittish showed up. Okay, guys. I'm back in the doorway. Gonna load you up with some peanuts. Put it in the water, your favorite place. Okay, who wants Oreo cookies? There you go. Moira. Moira says, I want peanuts. In fact, I think everyone wants peanuts. Thomas, I'm so sorry. I was hoping they were going to go crazy over cookies, but there's peanuts out there. But trust me, they will be gone in no time at all. So I'm amazed by the amount of stories out there from people who watch my videos that have fed raccoons themselves or are feeding them right now, and how many have had them as pets, and how expressive they are about they were the greatest pets they've ever had, and they were such wonderful, well-behaved, lovable animals that would sleep in bed with them and play with them. And I've seen videos, they look incredible. And I think we should all appreciate these guys. They are amazing. And it wasn't always the case, but I'd say now raccoons are my most favorite North American mammal. I can't think of another animal with such personality. And an animal that, being wild, can connect with the humans so well. It's really something if you think about it. And we should appreciate that. So, happy OONSDAY to everyone. I hope everyone had a really nice weekend, enjoyed the nice weather, and enjoy the beginning of fall. See you guys.